Mic check. All right, here we go. Do-do-do-do. Let's see if this is even the panels. Hey, there we are. Hey guys, I know no one's here yet, but if anybody comes, we thought today would be one of those days where we just kind of stream what's happening, what we're building on the server. Now today you've got a special situation because one of our contributors, Leah, I'm going to be popping in a ton of resources that she's created. So today is really just me hanging out on the server, trying to put in some of these resources and probably trying my best to hide any personal information that I might throw on the screen. So, um, yeah, welcome to the stream if you're watching later on. So let's get started. I need a little bit of music, I think, playing in the background. Make sure we don't get, probably better not. Let's just, first off, let's check on these resources that are going on. Make sure the actual, let's get a good baseline on the server. Make sure it's working. I'd hate to add some stuff and it not necessarily be working. Let's get the server fired up over here. And again, there's a bunch of IP. There's a lot of stuff happening over here to the right that I'm not quite comfortable putting on the main screen just yet. So we'll get server up and started. If you have not ever heard of us, we're working on a 5M QB Core server called The Forge, and hoping to get a good foundation set up so that we will eventually be, let's make sure my mic checks, or my mic is actually working. Let's see here. Check. Yeah. So basically building an RP server that is kind of dedicated to the people that are not into grinding. We are currently building a really good core foundation of things to do and things that you have to have really in order to open this up to folks to play. So it will eventually be whitelisted, I hope, but probably in the beginning will be open for everybody. Jamie, what's up, buddy? Man, I haven't talked to you in a bit. Good to see you. Yeah, don't. All right. Please know that you're going to see a lot of me just hacking around. So good to see you, Jamie. Hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you on Discord in a bit, so good to see that you're okay. And this is, I'm calling this a dev stream, Jamie, honestly, but I don't necessarily look at myself as a dev. Man, I'm doing great. I am doing absolutely great. Thanks for asking. Hope the same for you. And just to let you know, I haven't talked to you since, but we've been working on a server called The Forge. And yeah, you're welcome to come join it. TheForgeRP.com. You can hit that link and join the Discord. And trying to build something that we've kind of always thought about. And honestly, just wanted to try it myself. The plan is that this will be a server focused on people with very busy jobs and very busy lives. And this is not something that I would think that you would constantly be on. So you could be. We're hoping to build a good foundation for that. But in reality, this is, you know, really feel free to play 8 hours a day or maybe even 1 or 2. But not having to do a just tremendous amount of grinding in order to get the character you want. So I'm going to cruise over here for just a second because the last thing I did was implement a fishing script that I got. And I thought it was pretty cool. I do want to do some tweaks. Let's see here. Where's my fishing pole? Let's try this out a little bit. Okay, we're still good. I don't love. I'm gonna need to change. I think they're still working on 429, and whatever they're kind of building there, this is completely separate. And if they accomplish that, that's fantastic. I think for me, we're kind of going in a direction that's maybe a little different than fundamentally what they had planned there. And plus, I mean, to be honest with you, I wasn't really involved in any of it, and really want to strike a balance between having a server that's got some custom scripts in it, but also a ton of stuff to do, and use a lot of other, like this script right here. I didn't build this from scratch. This is one I found, and as long as we have the license to tweak it, we tweak it to our benefit, but it doesn't slow us down in the sense that we have to create it from scratch in order to get it into game. So that's kind of the balance. And also, I think for some of us, we have more of an investment into the server than we do time. So, like, if there's like, I'm looking at a great casino script right now, and the idea of building that from scratch is very daunting because I'm not a developer. But if we've got a great developer, we can buy their script for $20, then man, let's throw that in the server and have fun. It's kind of the same mentality I have when it comes to the grinding piece. I've played in a lot of different servers, and the grinding aspect just for me kills it, because I don't want to spend 8 hours a day at the recycler just so that my person can have a car and can get rolling with RP. And I do think there's kind of a balance, if you will. The reason I don't like this script is because I think the E mechanism is too monotonous. Like, if there was an option for me to like nail this and get green, or there's more of a mini game to it, because really all I'm doing is doing the E and holding it down for the time. But I love the animation. I love the transition there. I love the line changing colors. And we got some, I mean, the things you can catch are pretty cool, and how you can sell them. Let's go try to sell. So we can basically fish anywhere, so I do like that. Another thing I've really enjoyed is just getting to learn a little bit more about how to get scripts in the server. That's been fun. Yeah, I do like the progress bars on some of the other mini games, and I've got a ton of like heist mini game stuff for code locks and everything, and I think that's really cool. But I don't like to just hold the button and just on and off. We got to make something like a mini game for that one. Yeah, and this may have to work for a bit. Definitely want to get a good foundation in before. Sell your fishies. All right, that price point's probably gonna have to go up, because I want everything in the game almost to pay out pretty well. Like, I really don't care about money. I want the characters to be doing RP, and so whether it's doing a job, whether it's I wanted to check one of the multi-job pieces. Where am I at? I don't want money to be an issue, really. I almost could see the server being one where like you get as much money as you want to make your character. So what is that? Okay, just what I thought. For some reason, I've got a I've got a script that's keeping some of the employment showing up, but I know where that's at. I'll fix that later. That's what I was thinking. All right, so fishing's good. Let's move into see what my job is. I'm law enforcement. No grades, so let's do this. Set job one police, and let's say grade 5. No grades. Why are you not showing up? And why are my labels not showing up? All right. This may be one of our biggest problems right now. Remove multi-job. Oh yeah, the Callahans. We got some money now. And that's a thing too. I'm a firm believer in. I'm not sure if you need money. Like I realistically think, and this is one that's going to be a decision made by more people than myself. I may be the owner of the actual server, but I'm not making the calls for everything, and or anything actually. So it's going to be a team of people making the decisions when we get down to it. Once this thing actually gets rolling, but I'm not sure if you need money. Like I could see a scenario where you have a strong RP character, you bring that character into the city, and you tell us what you need. You know, where do you live? How much money do you make? How much money do you need? What car do you need? So I can almost see it being, and then the RP takes place after that because one of the worst scenarios that I see a lot of times in some cities is people are you can't find anybody. Why? Because they're out mining at the rock quarry, or they're fishing and they're trying to scam the system to get more and more money, um, or they're just spamming a certain criminal activity or drug running, not because it fits their character or they're actually going through some storyline, but they're trying to get enough money to buy the new car and the imports. So, no, I haven't seen that. Um, But I will tell you one of the things we've talked about, and Matt was on here the other day. Who's one of the guys I've played with in the past. You probably recognize him, Jamie, as one of the characters. He's always had a bat on his back, but
Hey, what's
um,
up?
talked about maybe even making uh, a server that is just event driven. So it's only live certain amount of times, and there's a specific event that's happening. So we basically write up those scenarios, and then we get people to come in and play those roles. And I could see that. And the more and more I got digging in on what we were doing here, and I'm actually gonna let's pop out of here because I'm going to implement PD badge from Leah. Leah's helping me with a ton of scripts. So, if you'll remember Leah, Jamie, I don't know if you played with Leah much, but she's cool. But yeah, just implementing scenarios. I could see us doing that. And I think one of the things I'm looking at now is possibly doing it as a maybe the test server. Because right now we're working on the live server. But the test server maybe becomes that event, and maybe you have events that are happening in that space on the test server, and that you could even pull that. Maybe you get a special item or something happens and it comes over to the live server where you can continue to have your main, but maybe that main takes a vacation on the test server from time to time. I don't know. We're still feeling a lot of that. Yeah, Leah's great. She's, and this is one that she's worked on. So let's see here. I'm gonna, oh, let's don't save these. All right. Let me make sure I'm on the right config. Don't save. This is one she popped over, and this looks to be okay. You're gonna show your badge. So the command is PD badge. Got to change badge photo. I don't know how that works. I'll have to see that. You can change the badge model here. Okay. Nothing crazy. Let's see who made this. Well, there's no notes. All right. Okay, from the phone. Interesting. All right, so we've got some items we need to share. Where are those items at? All right, where are you at items? Or maybe it's calling these? Let's take a look at it. So this one should be pretty straightforward, and that's the thing I love about what I'm doing with QB Core as well. Is, I mean, literally, I feel like all I need to do is be able to write an FX manifest, and it's pretty wild. So let's open the folder here. I've got just did Burger Shot. So one of the things I didn't know is that Burger Shot isn't an MLO that automatically is in the base game. I didn't realize that. So it's kind of interesting. Finding little things like that's been a blast. All right, so I've got Leah's resources in here. And let's open this folder. See what's in it. Yes, open. Okay, none of these. This is not this, right, a YDR. I thought a YDR could be seen. Maybe not, it's an item, maybe? Who knows? That's my level. Let's put it in. It's one of the things that I don't see anything that is tying into crossovers that could pull from another QB Core resource. Pull this back up. So I don't think we need to talk through any of that. Let's pull up this config file again. Let's see, dependencies. Let's see if there's any. Okay, so there's the YDR files. This should be pretty straightforward. So let's put it in. All right, so I'm gonna go to my handy dandy. I'm using Zap hosting. It's not, I don't absolutely love it, but It's all right. Where's my FTP? Thought I had it open. Let's see here. Paste. Here we go. Now, let's go ahead and pull this in and see if it works. Resources. Let's go to Leah's folder. X99 PD badge. And all these scripts Leah has been working on are either free or all the ones that you're going to see. We've purchased all of them. We are absolutely not looking at stealing anything. So let's upload this. Let's go back here. So we're in. Now let's get the server config. Let's start that resource. Let's make a little spot. We're going to call this one Leah's Scripts. Ensure X99 PD badge. Save. And good to go. So let's restart the server. There we are. Or actually started at it, shut down. Get this guy running. All right. See if we can actually show our badge. We'll test to see if you have to be clocked in or not too. So I think that's one of the pieces. Feel free to jump on in here if anybody wants to come connect. Check it out and just realize that we are going to be restarting a lot today. If you want to come check out the city, see what we got so far, look around. I've got this thing backed up. We're working on the live server right now, which eventually that will not be the case once we get a good foundation. But there's just so much to be done. Then there's no sense of me, in my opinion, pushing to GitHub yet. We've been trying. Me and Leah have been trying to figure that out. She knows a lot more than I do, which doesn't say much, but she's pretty smart. But right now, just going back and forth, testing specific things. Also, any errors? I don't see the. All right, the badge came in just fine. No, couldn't start. So let's see if we get any errors. Okay.
Hello? Oh, sweetie. I've been thinking about you. Where have you been?
Okay. Poop. make sure. Let's make sure that's in. Server config is in. Let's go ahead and stop the server. Let me check my server config. Leah's scripts, ensure, PD badge. Okay, so if that's not it, then let's go to the actual folder itself and see why this isn't loading. That's fine. Got our client script, and it's calling in the server. Image. Where's this image? So where is this living? Haha. Okay, so this needs to be loaded into what I'm assuming would be our icons or our image folder. So maybe that's the problem. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. GitHub is awesome, and holy shit, I don't have enough knowledge on how to technically set up what we're trying to do, because it is being hosted on Zap. What I'm doing right now, I'm way overdoing it on the backups because I'm backing up on Zap, and then I'm also pulling a nightly complete server image to my local machine and running that back up as well. And then I've tried to put that up to GitHub, and it's too big of a file because I'm running all the Gabs maps. We've got a ton of stuff already in, and it's already at like a 6 gig file. And I'm not really sure how to set up a situation, honestly, right now where I can take the whole server and put it on GitHub. So how do you break it up? How do you work with it that way, and actually be able to push and pull and yeah, check who's working on what and what changes those are. It's definitely something that I'm working on in the background, but right now don't quite understand. All right, so why do we need this one, I wonder? So what I need to do is take those images. We'll go into the server. Nope, it's in, is it stream? Police badge, no, that's not it. Client source, image. Okay, here's all of our PNGs. And let's go into our QB-Core resources, QB-Core, QB, and this lives in QB inventory, HTML. It's not, it wouldn't be that. Yeah, we're going to dump it. I guess we're going to try to dump this in the images folder. Because, let's see this again. All right, it's definitely, all right, the source is coming from there. And then it's using this. So maybe you just couldn't find the images is why it didn't load. So it does, when you say LFS, it is actually the only way to connect to the Zap host is through FTP. And I did see, I was trying to find some options yesterday. Um, all of them were paid, but definitely might need a tutorial on how to do it. So that may be an off stream discussion to get that set up because honestly, um, I don't want it to be. Eventually, I envision like 5 people on a council, and these approvals, like I don't want to have to wait on a single person that's working on a script that we need in game. So whether we're buying it, whether we're finding a free version and we're messing with it, and then we have all these cross checks of people, it can't just be up to one person uploading the resource. And um, definitely want a more of a community push, and then also having the community setting really what we want most. Because I've been in a lot of servers where the community input has been one thing and the development team just does what they want to do anyway. And you kind of are like, why did we even have this meeting or this community meeting? And so I know I've got to set up the GitHub to where we can do that. No, you can't SSH into the server. And it's not even SFTP, which is kind of, I guess it's not a huge deal because I mean, I don't have like banking data, but it is a little bit weird. All right, so back where I was. So we've got to get these images over. Let's upload those. And all right, so we're good there. Let's go back to the server. Let's start it back up. See if there's anything in here. Index, what does this even look like? Nothing. Wonder why they always have an index. Is that just maybe like a base screen that they're pulling from? I don't get it. I don't understand why a lot of folks do that in these resources. But let's see. Let's see if that helped. Let's make sure it loaded. All right, this says couldn't start. Okay, so let's go back, exit. I don't need to do that. Let's stop the server again. Let's go back. Let's open up this config file and look. All right. Photo command. All right, so why are you not starting? This shouldn't matter, I don't think. Client Lua. Why is that? Why is that encrypted or whatever that is? Nothing's being pulled there. What is going on? What are we missing? Payment escrow ignore. Alright, you can view all settings in the config. Photos are uploaded from the phone. You need to add a shared Lua item and make name PB badge. Oh, I didn't add I didn't add it to the. I added the items in the pictures, but I didn't add the item itself. Maybe. Let's try it. Welcome to Fumbling Through Scripts with Mark. Okay, so I need to pull. Let's go back to our. All right, I need to pull the item from the shared Lua. So server stopped, and now let's go back to. Go back. And I like to. I have one folder that I use for. If I'm pulling a file from the server, I like to not get my head all mixed up. So I have this folder called Fluid, and we're gonna pull the actual shared Lua. So the shared items are in Cubicore, all the way down to shared, and yeah, I need items. So let's pull the items. No, I don't want you there. Let's download it. Pull it over to Fluid. Now let's go to my shared folder where I have my Fluid. Okay, so here's our. Ooh, that's gross. I need to clean that up. That's my drugs creator items. Ooh. All right, we'll fix that in a second. And what it's saying is we need. Let's go back to that README. All right, it says we need. Name it PD badge. I don't see that. Like, would that be it? It doesn't need a weight or anything. I wonder if that's sufficient. Just that. I don't want to overdo it. I'm not sure how that works in this. Let's see. We'll just call it PD badge item, and that's not how we're gonna do it. But how to? All right, we've got name label. Should I go down this road and recreate, or just copy and paste another? Seems like we should. And before I do that, let's get this organized a little bit better. Tab. So welcome to Organizing Large Lists with Mark. This may just be a little bit of a, if this triggers you or not, it does me. So I can't really focus on anything other than maybe getting this cleaned up a little bit. So if you are just watching or you skipped ahead, talk a little bit more. My hope is to get this thing up and running by December 1st. That is the dream. Oh, did I miss one? Getting cross-eyed? Nope, there we go. Have a workable server possibly. Well, that's going to bug me, but not too bad, I guess. So we can start playing around, start having some fun. All right, next is label. Yeah, I'm already feeling a lot better. Hope your day's going good. It's Saturday, and all my family's in the other room watching football. And that's my cue to leave and do something else. I don't hate football, I just get bored watching it. Can't sit still long. It's hard when you're just an amazing Lua developer. You know, it's a hard road out here. This is probably the best Lua development that I can do, is just visually organizing scripts and code that has already been built. It's my specialty. That and moving vectors, it feels like. Oh, that's a cool gap. I have really been liking, though, working on Cubicore stuff. And actually, I think in the beginning, when I was just playing around on just a server that I was running on my local machine, it really didn't make sense what was happening. You just throw stuff against the wall, and now I'm beginning to be able to kind of understand what they're saying, what they're trying to do. But in no way, shape, or form am I ready to just straight up write a script from scratch. Not there yet. Maybe one day. I am taking an online class from Charles Hacks. It's actually really good. He does a great job teaching, kind of explaining what's going on. I could literally take, man, what happened to this one? I can literally take a whole course from him if he would offer it. Like, if I was him, I would straight up put that behind a like some sort of Udemy or a full-on course, and maybe that's what he's going to do. I think he could. So if you haven't seen that and you're watching this, go check out Charles Hacks on YouTube. He's got some great entry-level tutorials. Oh, look at that. I missed the type. That's what's going on too. Should probably be wearing glasses. Now I have to adjust all those images again. There's probably a really good shortcut for this, but you know. Mozzie, what's up, Mozzie? What are you out doing? Man, I haven't seen you in a long time either. Yeah, there's a lot of drugs, and there's going to be more. I've actually, what's crazy is last night I was literally Post-it notes with recipes are all over the front of my desk. And so here's, I'm not going to show you, but the meth recipe on how to get meth, how to get cocaine, LSD, all these fake drugs that are in game. I was working last night just on a piece of paper to see how I would construct those and put them in game. It's funny. Got a lot more recipes coming, but I've got a really cool system, and I'll try to show you in a little bit on how to basically throw in any recipe, any crafting recipe, but also set a crafting table. It's really cool. And for someone like me that isn't just a straight up coder, very beneficial. And it's from Jack's Scripts. I think I bought almost every one he has. Oh, Mozzie. Bear with me. We're going to eventually get this thing cleaned up, and then we're going to copy one of these lines. I think I feel much more inclined to do that than to just keep that one PD badge simple. And maybe, just maybe, when we start the script in, it's going to pull from that item. I'm hoping that the item is what's keeping us from moving forward. Okay, let's see. Let's get a few of these more. Almost there. This is getting a little bit more pleasing to the eye, if you will. Except for that one line. That one line's going to bug me. You watch. But I won't make you go through that. So if you have any questions, oh, Mozzie, sorry, playing League. Yeah, no worries, man. I've been doing great. Honestly, playing all kinds of games since I last saw you, but trying to get something something different than a lot of RP servers out there. I think it's going to come down to getting really good talent and folks that want to RP but not grind. We've already got a ton of things to do in the server that are pretty awesome, but looking at building some really cool storylines and having a lot of neat things for people to do, but also heavy on puzzles and heists, and maybe a place where you have a crew that tackles a lot of that together. So you have, global RP happening, but also a lot of great stuff for individual RP. Or I'm like small group RP is what I'm saying. Individual RP. Yeah. I like to single player RP. That's my favorite RP. So come on, let's grab this. And what in the hell? Come on. There we go. Okay. And then let's come right here. Paste this in. And if this was our PD badge, let's copy and paste that. Name is PD badge. Label is, I'm going to keep it lowercase, I think. Weight. This should be light. This should be super light. So let's make this 20. Or 10 even. I don't want that impacting the person's inventory. It is an item. Image. Ooh, what did it say to use? Usable true, unique true. PD badge. What was our... Let's go back to the folder here. Was that in the client folder? Yeah. So images. There's all different images. So what would I use here? Do you not put in the image? Image. Okay, then they didn't have an image. So maybe we remove the image. Let's just test drive that. All right, they did say that here. Let's say that the usability is true, unique true. Usable, unique, true. Usable, true. Should close. Combine nil. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to keep this as just a reference. And then I'm wondering if this will suffice. Should close. Okay, so let's save this. Control, save. And while we're at it, I'm going to, let me refresh my scene here. Let me check this file just to make sure it's on the server. Scroll all the way down. All right, so it picked it up. We're good. And let's upload this. Yes. Let's go back to the server and start this puppy back up. And we'll just minimize these. We don't need that anymore. We don't need this. Already have that up. Let's just see if our resource started this time. Man, are you Mozzie, if you hear me, is there some sort, there's a League MMO coming, right? Are you excited about that? Seems like they would do it right. Seems like they'll have the funds, the people, the development team, the storylines. Couldn't start. Oh, you lack the required entitlement. Yeah, so this needs, let's find this thing. Exit. Yeah, I'm trying to run a script that you need to buy, I think. All right, what was that called? That's X99 PD badge. X99 PD badge. QB Core X99. Yeah, Leah. Let's view this. Yeah. Edit any files that come with tabx. You may have troubles updating the script. Okay. There's our problem, guys. Let's buy it. Add to basket. I'm going to do this off screen so you don't see my credit card, if you don't mind. Continue. Continue. Let's see. And let's check out. Now this makes me think I need to download the latest version. Let's see, I'll put in my continue to payment. So no worries. X99, that's probably what I should look for just to make sure before we go too far down any path, making sure that that's not a paid for. 688. That's 500. $5 going to now we should be able to do it. Let's see what other scripts he's got here. Page. Customizable book. Vehicle stancer. Ooh. That may be one. Because my current stancer is not working. Cool. Now let's see if this shows up in our CFX. In our keymaster. Yes, I'm human. Let's select our lions. If you know, you know. Let's go ahead and restart our server. While that's happening, let's see. Yep, there's PD badge. So we're good. Now let's restart the server, see if it fires up. For the record, we are not trying to run any scripts that are stolen or leaked or any of that. It's not how I roll. If there's something running, it is absolutely by mistake. Because I'm all about paying for what we're using. That's a small $5 for a really cool badge script. All right, let's scroll down through here, see if it worked. And we still had to do the images anyway, so that's most of that process needed to take place. Man, so much gab stuff. Okay, almost there. EUP, creating script environments for error parsing, script, config glue and resources. Expect to close at line 32. Okay. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to that script and download it fresh. See if, now that we own it, we might as well just download it and see what's in it. So let's extract this. Let's send it to our third party scripts. We'll throw it in here. Extract. All right, so we don't get confused. Let's close some of this stuff out and see what's in this thing. README. All right, maybe we go back to and remove these pieces in the shared items and just put what they have, because it looks like there's nothing different than what we had before. And this should be loading. So if I go to items and we just set this up to where it's PD badge and we get rid of all of this, usable and unique only. We'll get rid of all of these. Oh, did I just mess up my whole thing? That's what's happened. I just screwed up. No, I didn't. We were getting an error down here, though. Why? What is this? Why do I have an extra? Why are we running an error? All right, this should be an equal. Or not. Okay, do I need to throw this guy in to... Okay. Maybe that's what I'm missing. All right, let's save this. Control save. And before we throw this fresh one in, let's just make sure, let's stop the server. Let me go back to our thing here. Our FTP connection. Let's refresh. Let's make sure our changes are in that file. And they look good. So let's go and re-upload this. Upload. And replace it. Okay, let's start the server again. Fingers crossed. Usually that kind of thing doesn't happen. It's pretty easy. You just throw the resource in, make sure your items are there. It's not necessarily rocket science. That's why I'm able to actually get some things working. All right, if you have not joined our Discord, go to TheForgeRP.com. It should direct you straight over there and give you the opportunity to join us, kind of keep update on what's going on, what's happening. All right, server's up. Let's see. Config, what? Robberies. Oh no, our script error. Attempt to index a nil value field. Okay, is this probably having to do with error parsing script? Config.lua in resource. All right, line 43. What is going on with line 43? Let's see. No, this is not the one we were looking at. But I'm wondering if I just need to run this one over. That's what we're going to do. We're not going to use the one from Leah. So let's stop this. Let's just try to see if this will help. Is there something wrong? We've got our items in. Let's reconnect. If you hear a bashing in the background, it's my daughter practicing volleyball in the living room. So let's see here. Server files, third party. And all right, here's our X99 PD badge, as is. If I go back to our server resources and scroll down, X99 PD badge, let's upload this. Upload and replace. Yes to all. We've just downloaded the latest version anyway, just in case. Shouldn't be any issues. Okay, so that's uploaded. Now let's start the server and see if we have any issues. If this fixes it, we'll be good to go. I still think we're going to have a problem with that item. Still going to happen. All right, did you load? environment started. Okay, let's test it out. Looks like we may have fixed it by just downloading the fresh copy. The Forge. TheForgeRP.com is purchased. I don't have a website up yet. Eventually, we'll do something there, but I'm also thinking about keeping it just straight Discord. We don't have applications yet. We don't have really the only person that's been helping me has we've got a couple folks that have been great on opinions and kind of steering our direction. But Leah, I hope she didn't mind me calling her out, but she's been busting her tail and helping me with some stuff as well. She's pretty awesome. She's another big piece of this. We're looking for some more people too. Looking for people to contribute. Want to be a part of it. Want to hang out. And you know, I'm opening this basically to see. I'm going to probably pull some clips from this to show updates on the Discord, and we're trying to advertise a little bit. So let's see. My job. Okay, law enforcement. Let's see. PD badge is there. Nothing happened. Okay, maybe I have to have one. Maybe I need to be on duty. Let's do this. Let's go over the PD. So I'm wondering if I need to clock in. Okay. I haven't done doors yet, but I have a pretty cool doors creator script that helps out dramatically. So I think I should be able to go and clock in at the front desk. All right, we're not sure why she flashed. You're now off duty. Okay, let's go on duty. Am I showing up in the... Nope. Job. Give multi. 1, police, 5. Let's see if it shows up now. Nope. That is weird. I'm not sure if that script is gonna... I have a multi-job script that should give you the ability to select different ones. I don't love it. I don't love the... I was hoping to change these colors to more of our kind of our server colors, but I don't know if it's even going to work or work out for us. I got to change some of the integrations. So if I go to job, okay. Now, how do I get the PD badge itself? Is it a physical item that I need to... It'd be too easy if it just showed up in the armory, right? Oh, where did my armory... This gives me the impression I'm not on duty yet. I'm not getting my armory waypoint or the vector. It should be right here. It should be right here. Okay. Job. Set. Job. Yeah, that's what it is. Police. Grade 4. Let's try to... Okay, maybe we don't have a 5. Maybe that's the problem. Where in the world did my armory link go? My vector. What the heck? It should be right here, folks. I'm gonna go clock in again. Where am I going? Cap, what's going on? Man, it's going good. I'm really only streaming. We're building a new city, so just trying to document and also kind of promote, let everybody know that we're out here doing some things. So hope you're doing good. What have you been up to? We are trying to make a new RP server that's a little different than most. So right now, just working on a foundation and working out some bugs, as you're seeing. Where in the hell is my armory? Where did you go? I'll tell you what, we're gonna do this. Let me bring up that armory config file. Let's go to the police job. QB core, QB, police job. I think it's in the config. So duty, vehicle, stash, impound, armory. Okay. Oh man, what happened to my phone again? All right, let's see. We want to go to armory is at 462.23 negative 981.12 and 30.68. Oh man, so my armory has moved. How though? How could that move? Unless I reset it. So it's not, they're on, the PD badge is not going in here. All right, so we're going to change that real quick while we're at it. Maybe I reset. I think I ended up resetting the police job. That's what, and I'm going the wrong direction. I need to check to see if my jobs creator is actually working. All right, let's set the armory to be right here. So let's go. Let's copy this vector 3. We'll save that.
All right.
Tay? Oh, you guys, what are y'all doing over here? I've got my notifications are all messed up.
All right.
Get out of here. What are y'all doing? You quit that. You're too nice. Too nice. Hater. Hey, shout out to you as well, because man, you've been a big help on where we're heading with this thing too. And we still got a lot of work to do, but not as much as you would think. Not as much as you would think. It's actually fairly close. So let's see. Can I give item PD badge? Is that a thing? Coop Dog, thank you. Well, I guess it's rolling through everybody.
All right.
So all these gifted subs, I appreciate you, hater. Don't raise your voice with me.
All
I
right.
would never raise your voice with me. Oh, or you. All right, so this PD badge thing. How in the world do we get this thing working? PD badge. The command's there. So what am I missing? Script error. Okay, here it is. I'm not looking at my errors. Like an idiot. Let's see here. Citizen scripting, Lua scheduler, Lua for attempt to concatenate a nil value, local error. Okay, so and attempting to index a nil value, local item. Okay, so let's go back and just strip out the stuff that I added from that README. Maybe that's it. Let's try it. Let's keep going. Let's get back to our main items. We are not in this one. We are in my scripts folder in fluid. So script work, fluid, items. Okay. This is the shared items. And on these, I'm wondering, it says it just wants this. But I'm wondering if I need all the rest of these for it to truly be an item. And I also don't have a PNG that it's connected to. So that's what I don't understand. True. And let's look at the server error reports here. You've got to get my. The only thing I saw was a ton of stuff on the screen, hater. And so I probably was a little delayed, but thank you so much. That's very nice of you, but you don't have to do that. I'm really just trying to document, oh man, we've got a shit ton of errors. That's why. All right, we need to back this thing down a second. Core server player field weight. Oh, that's what it is. That's what's happening. We should have just used this as a template. And that's what we're going to do. Control copy. Control paste. And we're going to come in here and say PD badge. And PD badge. Oh, too much. Let's see. And then PD badge again. The weight, I think, again, should be 10, maybe. Or even nothing almost, if that ends up being an issue. The type. Item. What PNG am I going to be using, though? It's not fentanyl, but it would be... We're going to have to look at that. We're going to have to see what's actually in there. If I go back to the third-party scripts in here, let's go to stream. No, it's on the client side. So the source files. What is this? Nope. Let's see what's in the CSS. Nothing. The image files. Let's see. This should be let's just do the BCSO. Yeah.
Marley will take back the. She'll do it.
That sounds like a plan. All right, let's see here. LSPD, let's just try that. Let's try, well, I'll do the BCSO first, but I don't see how that would be. It's not this one, is it? Or maybe that's one we don't put in. We don't have an image. We know the unique is true. And image, that's, Anybody want to take a shot at that one? Those are the images that it calls for. But let's take a look. I'll tell you what, let's look at the actual config file. See what it's calling. All right. Changed. All right. What is it calling initially, though? Police. Command to create a badge. New badge. But what? Do I not have that initially loaded? Let's try it. We'll try it one time. So let's just get rid of the image piece. And save. Control save. Let's go back to our shared directory. So QBcore and QB, QBcore, shared, and then I need to navigate to my fluid file. Let's just check to see if this is the same file we're working on. Just make sure. Yep, that's it. And let's upload. Upload and overwrite. Yes. Minimize you. Let's go back to our server and restart this bad boy. I'm wondering if that image is going to come back and bite us, but I don't see any other. Wait a second. Yeah, we should be good. Start this bad boy up. Fingers crossed. Okay, we're running. Everything's green. Let's make sure the PD badge loads. Man, we got a lot of Gabs maps. I'll have to stop a second and show you guys some of the things we have. Okay, the PD badge started. All right, I don't think we had any errors there. Let's test it out. Bow, bow, bow. Fingers crossed. Come on. I would probably start this from a different direction next time, and it would be finished by now, probably. I think one of the things I want to do today, too, is get our casino in. Found a pretty sweet casino script that should serve our purposes. What do you think about the name? I'm thinking, I thought about the Forge mainly because there is a Forge in game, but also like you're kind of building something, you're forging new stories. Confirm. All right, I'm on duty. Okay. PD badge. And nothing. Huh. But I don't actually have the PD badge. What if this? Give item 1 PD badge 1. Oh, let me tell you. If this works, okay, there's a PD badge. I don't know why I have 2. Show badge, PD badge. Okay, it still doesn't initiate the. All right, I have the item, Jamie, and it's not pulling an image. Oh, why do I have so many? Did it just pull all the badges like LSPD, BCSO? I bet it did. But it didn't give me a specific PNG. Yeah. Check the console. Yeah, I don't have any errors anymore. But it's not initiating the. Let me check the server. Drop them. Okay. Let's see. I wonder if this gave me the PD badge. Yeah. So that command is giving me. So if I use it, oh my gosh, that's what it is. Holy cow, love it. Absolutely love it. All right, so it absolutely gave me BCSO. That's so cool. And this is Buford Callahan with BCSO. Okay, and then I get rid of it. Backspace. Okay, that works great. What happened? Okay, what if I change my division? Okay, so let's do this. On my jobs, what do I have in here? What else do we have? State police. Okay, let's do that. I don't know if that's truly set up though. Job. Set job 1. Oh, let's see. State police. And let's make that grade 4. Job. Let's see what I'm at. Okay, I'm the chief of the state police. Okay, this probably isn't going to work because I don't know if I've tied them together yet. There's no PD badge, so PD badge. So I've got my PD badge, hopefully. And I don't see it. I wonder if I need to be clocked on here as well. So let's Let's run over here to the state, the PD department. I don't know if this is going to stay the PD department, but where is... I thought I had the clock in, clock out over here. Actually, I thought it was right there. No, I have the armory set over here. So, where are you? State police. Oh, I did away with all these crap. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to set up a little clock in, clock out. Try this again. Let's get my heading correct. Try just police. Okay, let's do that first. Set job 1 police grade 4. All right. Let's make sure we don't have a PD badge. No PD badge. PD badge. There it is. So now let's use it. Okay, it's automatically defaulting to sheriff. And this may be a jobs issue. So let me think. Set job 1 BCSO level 4. All right, so now I'm in the BCSO. And let's try the existing one. Yeah, that works. Of course, because it didn't change. But I wonder if it's only going to give me... Let's just drop that. Let's go out here. Okay. It definitely didn't give me the badge because I'm not on duty. Set. All right, so I think what's happening is, okay, so I've got a couple things I'm using to build jobs. And yeah, let's look at that. Let's bring up this config. Third party, PD badge, config. It is TheForgeRP.com if you're looking to come on over. Let's see. All right. Badge command, only police job. So I think I may have to change. I may have to tuck all of my law enforcement because right now I'm all segmented. Police job only. And this is one of those that me and Leo were talking about. I think it may be the way she's approaching that. Okay, so here's the grades. Config grades. It's 1, 2. There should be more grades, I would think. Oh, and I bet Leah's config file. Let me go back to that. Her config file actually probably handles that. So let's go into Leah's resource and look at the difference in her config. Yeah, so she's added. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see. So your grade is, if I were to say I'm a, well, that doesn't necessarily. I would need to name my jobs sheriff, not BCSO. Or, and my job's not state police, but trooper. So I see what you did there, Leah. So let's swap the config, your config file that you already created in, and then let's try to fix that. Because I think what we have, like right now, right, I'm running it's called Jobs Creator. And with Jobs Creator, we can create jobs with different ranks. So if I go into the BCSO and we change those ranks, or if we just change the jobs, I'd have to just delete it, which is worth it. Let's do, let's do this first. Let's fix this config file first, because I think that may be one of the big issues. So I'm going to go back to our FTP. We're going to find the badge folder. Then we're going to go back to Leah's config. And we're going to upload that one. All right, that should help us differentiate which badge. And let's restart the server real quick. Oh, no worry, Jamie. If you were looking for the URL, it's TheForgeRP.com. But I'll also just invite you to the server. I haven't gone through and invited all my people yet. See if that threw any errors on the restart. Kind of want you to join too, just to let me know, because I need to do some work on the Discord. And anybody going through any of those routes and you see something like, hey, Mark, your rules are completely, throwing this off, or I'm getting, this, all right, script error, attempt to index a nil value again on that badge. Attempting to index a nil value. Will you please give me where? Config. So what is going on with that config? You're in. All right, sweet. Let's see. Where are you at? Oh, I see you. And where are you at here? There he is. There we go, Jamie. Now you're in. Now you're in. See what I've been doing. Welcome to the Discord. All right. Let's see here. Index a nil value in the config of that PD badge. What in the hell is wrong with this PD badge thing? All right, we loaded it from, this time we did it from Leah's resources in this config file. Let's see what's going on here. A nil value coming from where? All this is the same. Why is it running that way? Let's go back to the original and compare this. Third party. All right, can we dock this? Yeah, here we go. All right, so Leah does have LSPD, BCSO, and SSAP, or SASP. So I wonder if these jobs are already built. Yeah, I'm thinking so too, Jamie. Oh, got to sneeze. That's what's going to play out. That's what we're missing. So I need to change my job scripts. Because if this is the authorized jobs list, and then these are the grades, it seems like this would be grade 1 would be deputy. Or is this just kind of a placeholder generic? All right, let's try that. So we're going off this one. This is what's in the system right now. So I'm going to pull this. All right, the server. Let's just go ahead and give a good restart. And then we'll start doing the jobs creator along these three right here and see if that can help fix this. We still have a police job. We'll see. All right, we're starting. Pull this to the side so I can see this list. And server's up. Yeah, this job creator script is really, I mean, I think it's cool. I just don't know if it's going to work or not for our system because it gives us the ability to put up player created jobs and things very quickly. but it may have conflicts. I'm in queue. Oh, we're still ramping up. Yeah, we're pulling a script error. I think mainly because those jobs aren't defined. That's what I think what it is. Let's try that for a fix. We need to do that anyway if that's how we're going to call them. I don't love how this loads in the multiplayer too. I think I need to figure out how to maybe have just a black screen in the beginning until it actually loads. Confirm. All right, so all right, punching works. Let's see. Jobs creator. Let's see what we got in here. BCSO is actually one that we had. Where did my list go? Where's my Visual Basic screen? There it is. All right, BCSO was one. I don't have SS or SASP. Let's try that.
Marley's ready when you're ready.
Okay. Got to take a break for a second. Be right back. handle some Amazon return issues. So here we go. Now, where we were looking at this, how we were calling these jobs. So I think what I'm going to do is the state police one I know is we're going to delete this job and we're going to call it something different. We already have an existing law enforcement. So this one would probably be the LSPD one that she has in the config file. So let's test drive it on the state police department. So let's bring that up. What did she call that again? Let's see. Where are you? No, that's not the one I want. This is the one. Okay, so we've got SASP. And then all the ranks are there too. Which we're just going to create one rank first off and just name it the chief. Just to test drive this thing. Create new job. Let's call this State Police Department. Or we'll just call it State Police. The new job ID is SASP. Confirm. Now let's go into the SASP and let's create a rank. We'll say this chief and make the grade 5, or let's keep it 4. A very low salary. And while we're at it, let's do on-off duty just to make sure we're SASP, and we'll just make it a blip. Save, exit, exit. Now, why didn't that show up? Let's see again. Should be showing up right there.
Hey, dude, what's up?
Save. Settings. Whitelisted. They should have. Oh, it kept everything. Save changes. Let's check again. SASP. And let's just restart the. Restart.
That shit relieves stress, bro.
Okay. Why?
Finish smoking that shit and call me back.
Got to I, I didn't get a chance to tell him, hater. So I'll tell him when I come back in. So when you have a 16-year-old daughter and you forget to give her her allowance, she calls you on it. So let me send her some money. Let's see. Send. And let's send this to Marley.
Hello? Yes, this is he. Yes. Oh. That's great. Yeah, yes. I can come
All right,
anytime.
there we go.
Actually, I don't speak Chinese fluently. I took a class in college. I can take more.
All right, back to it. All right, for some reason, our jobs creator script is not populating this clock in, clock out. State police, marker, current coordinates. Oh, because I'm not even a state police, so duh. All right. Set job 1 SASP level 4. Okay, now we've got it. Now the clock in and clock out is available. Go on duty. So now if we go to our PD badge, just make sure we drop one if we don't have one. So we'll do the command PD badge and see if we received one. I do not see one. Okay, so the job creator script, let's do this. Let's restart the server just in case. Not getting that's what I'm talking about. Getting food for this week. Yeah, I have a bougie daughter. She's a good one though. She's a good kid. Yeah, kids are expensive, man. Saw a study the other day. It was like the average kid costs, I don't know, it was like 300,000 to raise them, and it's in today's times, man. I'm out here living off haters' subscriptions. All right. Give this a chance to restart. Because I wonder what happens when you do a job creator run. I'm assuming we've got to update the database with that new job role. So we'll see. No tickets or wrecks, and the allowance keeps coming. I make the banker money. Yeah, man. Jeez. All right, looks like. All right, we have a one error on that badge script still, but everything else is good. Let's get in here and see if that state police renaming helps us in any way. I'm wondering if I'm going to have to go in and integrate those police officer names in QB jobs anyway. That may be our biggest problem, is that we just got conflicting references on these jobs. Because I'm thinking that we may have to do the police jobs is all in one, like it's separate, but the jobs creator script that I'm using is strictly for player created offices or businesses and also gangs. Okay. So yeah, the database did create an area for SASP. I'm currently on duty. So let's see if we've got a police badge in our. So we do not have a police badge. PD. Uh-oh. PD badge. Where'd it go to? Am I not using the right command? Okay, so yeah, the both the badge and the job script is a paid one. Yeah, so here's what I think's happening. We've created the job in our jobs creator, which is fantastic. I love this thing. But because this is calling for jobs that are, I think, inside QB Core's police job section, it's not really registering. These are almost registering as other. You know, they're a separate entity than what the true police jobs are. Because if I were to switch set job 1 police 4, okay, now we're the chief. The duty's false, but still, if I do now PD badge, okay, never mind. It's broken. Shard. Okay, so let's see what we got. Nothing. Error parsing script. Alright, 43. Are you... Please tell me. Please tell me it's not just a syntax error. Let's bring this thing up. Where is this? Alright, we know it's here. At line 32. And line 43. Let's go see what this looks like. Where in the world... Can't find my visual. BB. Where you at? There we go. Where did it go? Here we go. Found it. Let's go back. Let's go to that resource and bring up that config file again. Okay, so let's see here. That doesn't help us much. Let's go ahead and bring this out in Visual Basic. Or Visual Code, whatever. Now let's take a look at this thing. All right, line 43, what's happening? And 32. Huh. Let's do this. You know, we swapped the config file out for Leah's. Let's go back to the main config file and just go with it. And let's get it working first before we get too crazy, and then figure out. Because the only difference is she set up some different jobs. And we have the job titles trooper and sheriff. I have a missing comma. All right, visual code. Let's see. Let me bring it back up. Before I get too crazy in this. Like, stop. There needs to be like a panic button. You need it. You'd be like, stop what you're doing right now. All right, where are you at? Bear with me here. We're going back. Let me clear out all this crap, and then we're going to pull this config file fresh, so it's not getting in the way of everything else. All right. So now, if I bring up my config, look at that. I see a missing comma as well. So yep, you nailed it. Oh, and look at this. We're missing a comma right there too, right? No. Why wouldn't there be a comma? No, you're right. All right. Hey, Steve. What's up, buddy? We're co-coding. So come on in. We're all pitching in to try to find commas. Okay, so there's not one here. I don't know why there wouldn't be one there. Line 21, remove the trailing comma. Line 21. Okay, remove this. Okay, and add one to 42. Ah. And so we're good there. Uh-oh, sneeze. Wow. You're lucky you missed that one. That one hurt. 51 and 55. Yeah. Boop. Boop. 59. 63 and 67. Right? Not 67? Why wouldn't it be 67 as well? Oh, because yeah. Okay, I understand. Because that ends that section. That would be if I were adding another one. Yeah. I got you. All right. You wanted to hear that, hater? Man, you don't want to hear my sneezes. I don't know if you have this, but when I sneeze, dude, it pulls straight from the bottom of my rear. I mean, I will my thighs will cramp. I sneeze so hard. All right, I think that's looking pretty clean. Now let's go back and see if this SASP. All right, save. Let's go back to this file and upload it. Refresh, upload. Yes. Okay, now let's restart the server. So I'll show you the. Oh, your back pops. Yeah. Well, and I'll tell you, I'm getting old enough too that you just never know what's going to happen out of a sneeze. You know. You just never know. I'll show you Jamie, some of our this guy that the jobs creator script comes from. Yeah, if you're only sneeze and fart, then good for you. So the way Jackson Scripts works, I believe it's basically it integrates with the existing um, jobs that are in QB Core. So if you, he's got robberies creator that I think is awesome because you can quickly create these robberies and heists that I've already got a ton created and it's super lightweight. Jobs creator the same way. I think it may not end up being something we use for the PD specifically because like this is one of the first little bug issues that I've ran into. The drug creator and the doors creator alone for me is a lifesaver because I literally can just walk up to a door and use a just an interface to kind of set what's happening there. Vehicle keys, I'm not a huge fan of the way it works, and yeah, but I also have for the whitelisting. I have his easy allow list and the blips creator. I have both of these. I really like them. And I don't know if they're going to be long term pieces, but right now it's pretty cool. Just really quickly, just show you the blips creator one. I can create global or personal ones. So that's pretty cool. If you wanted to create, you give the clients the ability to create their own. But these are a few that you can just throw on really quickly and then actually kind of tune the attributes however you want it. Ooh, we've got a pusher on the. It has to do with our drugs creator. All right, let's test drive this thing. What job do I currently have? Okay, so if it's SASP or SASP, then should be at a PD badge is back. I don't see it though. Hirg. Okay. So does this mean the script is probably calling on? Well, I restarted the server. Let's see. Let's try it. Okay, let's see. Still not giving me a badge. Did I spell it right? Now we've truly broken it. Let's see what the server console says. Yes, my feelings as well. Do-do-do. PD badge loaded. Started resource. Stopped and then restarted. Not getting any errors. No errors. Let's see. Let's go back to set job 1 police 4. Okay. Still off duty for some reason. I don't know how to. What's the command to set duty? Set duty. Duty. Job duty. Nope. Let's do PD badge. Did it give me one? No, it did not. All right, so now it's not giving me a badge. Where are you at? All right, right now I'm just set as PD. As police, which was one of them. Let's do this. Set job 1 BCSO level 4 job. Right. PD badge. Did it give me one? And it did. Okay, so something's fucked up with the actual the jobs. It's not the script. So the script's working. There's no errors. Let's do this. Let's see if the picture option. Oh, jeez. And this is how you... I hate vMenu. I really do. Can you get off my screen? Come on, man. Alright, I need to change my phone away from vMenu. Let's change some settings here. Keybinds. Whoa. Open our phone. Let's do, what should I do for phone? Or vMenu. Let's change vMenus. Let's see if that's even in this as an option. Let's do our phone for now. Oh, I don't see the menu. So let's just change our phone so our phone's not in conflict. What do we want our phone to be? Nope, not F1. I don't think I'm using F4 right now. All right, thank you. Jeez. Oh, great. We have bugged it. Let's see. Restart. QB phone. Why the hell am I stuck in my phone? Oh my gosh. Come on. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Stop it. Take the picture or what in the... Phone? Oh my gosh. Stop it. This is why we need Cody's phone. And we're going to try to come back in here. Yeah, I'm sorry for that. I shouldn't have put you through that. I think I bugged. That's the second time I've bugged my phone with the menu. So I should have changed that a long time ago. But I'm looking forward to. I'm wondering if I really need V menu because I absolutely hate it. The only reason I use it is for teleporting to coordinates. This one PD badge, I swear I've put in 3 or 4 resources a day. It almost feels like sometimes, but this one badge, one badge issue, is throwing a kink. Yes. Now I haven't had an issue with the phone necessarily, so we got our badge. I love it. Okay. Love that. Now let's bring up our phone. Let's take a picture. What in the hell is going on with the phone? Stop. Stop. Okay. So what is it? Refresh? Does that help? Sweet mother. All right. The badge system is working and it's contained in its own resource. We haven't changed any other issues that relate to it. So yeah. That is broken. I agree. Well, this isn't as fun as what I usually am doing, where you just throw in a resource, you do a couple changes, you move a vector, and bam. All right. phone issue is going to bug me too. Wonder if there's a. I know we have a new phone. Who dis is a. Let me go up to the second part here. Yeah. Huh. So police is, why is it giving me the BCSO if I'm under police though? Change the LSPD to police. Online 19. Okay. Control save. Let's see if we're on the same one. We've done that. Okay. Upload that. Let's restart the server real quick. Oh, yeah. So I never did try that. Good call. All right. I'm checking Discord DM now. There he is, his beautiful face. Yeah, it's a good idea. And my experience, and Jamie, I'm reading your DM. The GitHub piece, it is absolutely need to figure out how to actually ignore some of the large files, especially the map files, because it's outrageous. And then be able to set up, like one of the biggest problems we're having right now is you can't really see the difference. And now that I've got a bunch of the mediocre foundation stuff in, we got to start getting into the nitty gritty on PD and MDT and everything like that. So I absolutely agree with you. All right, everything's up. PD badge started with no issue. All right, let's see. Oh man. Yeah, being able to do some small tweaks but then push directly into Zap. That's the biggest thing I'm looking at too, is like, man, this back and forth with FTP manually uploading a file is for the birds. But I was hoping we could get maybe a real good baseline and get everything working first, and launch. Actually, fix the GitHub piece before we launch, but we got to have it before we actually get full on into this thing, and especially if we start bringing in more people to the table and helping and actually getting people on the server. Let's try this again. Confirm. All right, now I'm a police officer. I'm on duty. So let's get rid of the badge I had, the default one. Let's just drop it. Okay.
What's happening?
PD badge has been issued. Alright, so now let's drag it over, see what it gives us now. Should be, no, still a sheriff. Excuse me. What is my job? It has me as BCSO still, that's why. Set job 1, police 5. Set job 1 police 4. Okay, there we go. That one actually is in. I've got the duties, I guess, all the way up to chief only. All right. Now let's do PD badge. Let's drop that again. That should be the BCSO one. Now PD badge. All right, that's a good sign. It issued one, and we're still a sheriff. Weird. What was the PD? What was that again? We were wanting to try. Change badge.
No, sorry. I can't come out.
Ah, that's pretty sweet. Let's just try that. Let's see something. Let's go to Imager. And let's get us a URL real quick. Creative Cloud. Let's see. I want to use Blake's Buford illustration. So where are you at? Buford. There it is. Let's drop this in. Copy link. Okay. Now I have had an issue. Maybe I didn't go deep enough into this link. Let's see. Copy image address. Let's try this. Let's try this one. Nope. Still didn't work. Copy image address. Let's go paste. And then let's do this one. Let's try this one more time.
Hey, Leah, you got my text?
Nope.
I think I got a modeling option.
Huh. Well, that's another not working yet feature. Okay, I may be better off to go to this guy's Discord and try to, or just download a fresh copy. Because I'm afraid we may be working off that config file that. Let me try something. Waiting to load. B menu. All right. Let's go back to the original straight from CFX. Let's go straight back. And I mean, all we had to do photos are uploaded from the phone. I don't have a profile pic on my phone. Let's look at this config file again. This is the original. Yeah, it's a good question. That is a good question. So we did just reload into. I just changed jobs on the fly. So in the meantime, I've restarted the server, which actually maybe that will. Let's see. Let's see if that does anything. About time for some lunch. Oh, that badge it's so cool though. It's a small feature that honestly should be working. But I think it may be kind of just a telltale sign we've got to get our jobs situation under control before we add something like that on top of a job. We are on duty. And we have a police badge or a BCSO, but let's do this again. PD badge. Okay. Use. No. Oh, look at that. It's just got the wrong job, but it did pull the URL. That's awesome. That is not AI generated artwork. That is Blake's custom drawing of Buford. So that's pretty sweet. I gotta take a screenshot of that. I don't care. Let's see. Where is this at? Yeah, I'm really thinking about this having Blake illustrate all the graphics in the game. Save. Yeah, definitely got to put that out there. Let me send this to Blake. That's too funny. Yeah, his drawings are so bad, they're good. Man, okay, we're there. We're getting there. We're on the cusp. And so now it's a matter of let me see what that did on the server side. What is it saying? Yeah, everything's fine, but it's just not letting us change jobs. Yeah, I still have Steve's mechanic picture. Let me see what all I got here. I keep them in a silly stuff file here. I need to probably be careful. So my silly stuff can be a little bit not safe. So let's see here. I think I have a Unity folder somewhere. Unity, yeah, here we go. Unity graphics. All right, let's pull these over. See what I have. Where are these at? No. I've got all of those stupid old graphics. I may actually have them in my big folder. Let's see if I can find Steve's. Where in the world is... Yeah, the Steve one where you're working on a car is absolutely hilarious. Not clothing, not... Let's see... Where in the world are these? Well, they're my biker vests. Well, I don't know where they're at. Shoot. Are they in Labor of Mud? Yeah, here they are. Found them. Like so. Look at this. This is Haley. Which is absolutely atrocious. But it's so bad, it's good. Where is my Steve? Now I've got to find him. Not there. Well, I may have to find them some other time. But yeah, just a great example. I know she does. It does look like an alien, doesn't it? It's funny stuff. All right, so back to the issue we have. We're not switching into other two issues. This image isn't showing up as anything. So I'm wondering, okay, that item, we took that out of the item piece. So we need a badge icon is what we need for that. That's an easy fix. But when it comes to changing jobs, yeah, yeah, I can find a badge. We can go find a wallet PNG. In fact, let's look real quick. Wallet PNG. Or maybe we do badge. Okay. Wallet. Yeah, something like this. But probably something closed. Almost need something where you don't want to see a badge. Maybe we do something along this lines, like it looks like a wallet. What are these called? Okay, badge wallet. Yeah. It's something that kind of fits. That kind of fits. That's for money though. Oh, no, not the image. I was thinking image, but it's actually for pay. Let's do. That's when you know you probably need to eat something. This is kind of cool. Let's save image. Yeah, let's drop it in there. I'll handle that later. Add it to the inventory. But it still doesn't change our badge situation for the jobs. Because I am LSPD right now, or police. And when I use my badge that was issued to me, it's sheriff. So let's do this. Let's go back to that file. No, let's do this. Set job 1 SASP level 4. State Police Chief. Okay. Now I have my existing. I'm going to drop it. PD badge. Again. This is not going to work because it doesn't recognize that as a job. Where if I were to go 1 ambulance, right, that means I'm the chief medical. Let's do PD badge now. See if it issued me one. No. Okay, so that's, it's not having to do with that previous config. Set job BCSO 1 4 job 1 BCSO job. Okay, that makes me I'm a lieutenant. Oh. Oh shit. Is that the problem? Set job 1 ambulance 4. Okay, because there in the script it had reference to ambulance as one of the jobs, which is the default QB Core EMS, I suppose. Job, let's check it. Okay. Ambulance was removed, but that's what I'm trying to see. Like, what am I missing here? And I just died. All right, so it's, yeah, definitely not anything there. So, all right, set job SASP, which was in there, level 4. No. All right, state police chief. No badge. PD badge. Nothing happened. But we do have a badge. Drum roll, please. Negative. But it did hang on to my URL. So that that's interesting. So even if I throw my badge away, it's still connected to me in a way that I wonder if there's some way, because we were BCSO in the beginning when I wonder if the badge itself is being applied in some way that it's hanging on no matter what job I have, if that makes sense. Huh. Did we win? Oh, okay. All right. Actual files, now see where it's reading the data from. Okay. Badge. Yeah. Not, hadn't even done anything to do with that. Okay. Quit. Let's see where this is. Let's bring up that config file one more time. No, I need to be in fluid. That's where we were working. Do you think I need to? All right, you need to check the actual files now and see where it's reading the data from. Hmm. If it is, let me see something. I want to pull this whole file. Let's set this up. Mock script work. Fluid. We're going to download this whole thing. Huh. So let's get that logged down. DOA. Department of A? What? Park Ranger file. Ugh. Okay, so all right. So I think I'm gonna call it for a second. I'm gonna go get a sandwich and chill out, see what the family's doing for a little while. I'll be back probably later and really just streaming what I'm doing on the server. Hopefully, we can maybe get some breakthroughs. I need to be able to maybe remove this one and move on to some other things first and just remove this one for a little bit so it's not an issue in the server that might conflict with something else. But I will talk to you guys later, and thank you so much for hanging out.